Alright, so this push rod here is the longest one that we can find. There's one more I don't have here in stock. It's the 84 to 86 push rod, which I don't know the length and can't figure it. Nobody says. All the other ones I got, there's four other ones, I got all those lengths because I have them in stock. Now this one here is the push rod that goes on the right side of the bike. It goes over here. This has a throat bearing on it, and they make this in two different lengths. This is the long one, the other one's about that long. So if we have the short one in this bike, which is the early one, it'll be the 84 and earlier, we'll be good. I can put that late one in there, which is the 84 to 90. We'll be fine. Now, what do we got on the inside of this thing here? It looks like there's a big ass bearing on there of some type, but we don't know what's in here. So when we know what's in here, we got to take this thing apart. Baker ain't gonna tell us what they have in their stuff. They're top secret. Need to know, and nobody needs to know because everything is perfect. So there you go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this damn tranny apart, find out what the hell's in there, and I'm hoping it's got the one that we need, which should be the short one. And I put the long one in there, and it'll be fine. If it's got the same one I got, then I'll have to make the push rod from scratch out of a piece of drill rod. That'll be the other option. One way or the other, we got to make it work. It's just a matter of what. Alright, come on, hose, get over here. I think I'm wrapping up over there in the corner. Okay, well, at least now we can see what Jim's kicker gears look like. They get like $300-400 for the stupid things. See if they're worth any money. Only one way to find out what's in here. Tear it apart. Alright, don't layer that on top of oil line. You'd think for the amount of money you spend for Baker parts that you would get chrome Allen balls. Look at those nasty looking things. Fucking some doll ass, cheapo looking crap. You know we're going to have to upgrade those to something prettier looking than that ugly thing. Okay, I need to get in here with an Allen. Let's see. Okay, last one. Ha 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 ha. Springy got me. It's got some kind of pukey ass red oil in there. Making a mess on my rack. Oh well. Yep, that gasket didn't hold up. They couldn't afford a good format material gasket. They had to put a piece of crap paper one in there. What do you want for $3,600? Something good? Stupid ass. $3 gasket. There you go. Worth every penny, let me tell you. Alright. My thumb won't hit me. It's a good thing I like pain. Of course, now my thumb won't work. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Ah, crap. Looks like the same one I already got. Maybe even longer. Yeah, it's even longer than what I got. I wonder what the hell this thing's out of. Probably something they're making their own. Yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch longer than this one. Alright, well that's not going to help us any. Yeah, they couldn't even afford to put a good clip on here. They run a stupid ass E-clip on here instead of a full snap ring on there. I think we're going to have to upgrade that. That's stupid. Yeah, they're not spending any money on these trannies, that's for sure, for parts. Alright. Alright, yep, let me go get some parts and put it back together. Okay, got my parts together. So here's the inside of this transmission looks like. So, looks like a normal 5-speed tranny from this side, except for the 4-speed part stuffed on it. I'm not sure what that hole's for, but must be something they're doing in there. Alright, I got to scrape off the gasket here a little bit, clean it up. Okay, here's the upgraded gasket, which is the format material. So that means you got a metal inner liner with a sponge material on both sides. These won't tear and rip and fall apart like the paper ones do. So that's the upgrade. Next thing we're going to upgrade is the throwout bearing clip, which is that little E-clip right on there. Piece of crap. They like to fall off and the bearings all drop down the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out which one it is over here. It's I think it's this little one right here. Those. There we go. So we'll put a little full snap ring on here. Yeah, that's it. See the E-clip down in there? Oh, there's an E-clip in my hand. See, it's stuck on 2 snap rings. Okay, so this is the upgrade. So these will not fall off. So once you put those on there, they stay on there. So that's our upgrade. I don't know why Baker can't afford to put a couple extra bucks in their trannies, but oh well. I guess we multiply it by the 20 that they sell a year at $3,600. Maybe they not enough profit margin in there for them. Who knows? Okay. Cleaned up. Oops. Ugh. 100 pounds of drag on that spring. Jeez. Alright. I guess you're looking too low, you can't see what I'm doing, huh? Alright, I'm just checking things out, making sure everything's good. Wonderful piece of equipment there, I tell you. Best money can buy. Okay, so I'll take this piece of crap off. What you not want to come off. Pretty much. Yep. They won't come off when you want them to, but they'll fall off when you don't want them to. So what you do is you hold one edge of it, you pry on the other side. It hit here and it hit the bike cover right here. It went that direction over there. It's laying over there on the floor somewhere by that motor. I don't care. I'm not going to reuse it. And that's the problem with E-clip. They flip off. Okay, so now we're going to put on this one over here. Sharp side up. Pop. Okay. Encapsulated now. Boom. Okay. That'll take care of that problem. Let's see here. Go this way or does it go this way? Looks like it goes that way to me. Yeah, fits better that way too. Okay, so that goes on there like that. Where's my Allen wrench out? Putting new chrome Allens on there that are actually chromium. We're going to reuse the stainless washer though. You don't see too much of it. So save a couple bucks there. Okay, so this has to be wound up. That way it can arm you and hit you when you pull it out like I did. So you gotta roll it around like that and hold it up with one leg. Then insert it with another leg. Got any more than that for a wrap? Got a lot of wrap on that thing. No wonder it hit me so hard. There's a lot of tension on that sucker. Too much tension to do. Ah! Damn, everything is just hitting me. Damn, that thing got me. Ah, fucking damn motor. Well, that should have been over there anyway. Okay, you gotta put another wrap on this thing. This thing's got a ton of damn wind up on it. That's a lot of wind up. That's a lot of tension we're fighting here, boss. What did I do with the screw I dropped? Don't know. Jeez, I think it's got some tension in it. It's way more tension you really need. Stupid ass tension. You don't need anywhere near that tension to make a kicker return. Not even close. That's why I hate Allen bolts for covers. 15 damn things you gotta do to get up on here. Oh, this thing is tight. Can't even hold it. There's no way I can hold that damn thing. There we go. Just stupid amount of tension on that thing. think they put every washer on upside down. Not being very generous on their bolt length either. These are all open holes. I guess a 1/4 inch longer puts them too long. Let's see here. So every washer they got on it has a sharp side up. You're supposed to have the dull side up. It looks better. It doesn't dig onto you when you have it like that. I guess they don't know about how to put hardware on a bike either. Oh well. Yep. See, every washer's on upside down. See, dull side, sharp side. Yep. Goes into that deep. Threads start right there. Got 1/8 of an inch of threads. So they strip out the first 1/4 inch of the damn hole? What the hell is this shit? There's no threads holding this thing. Stupid. Baker junk. Look at this thing. Yeah, they must have stripped it out or something. Who knows what the hell they did. They drilled it too deep. Look how far the bolt's supposed to go. It's supposed to have 3/8 of an inch worth of threads going in the cover. So you stick it in there and you only got 1/8 of an inch of threads. That's 2.5 threads. You can strip that thing out easy. I think it's already been stripped out. I think that's what they did. Now if I put a 1/4 inch longer bolt in there, it's going to go way out to here. So if I go an 1/8 inch longer, it should be just about right. Now I can go find me some 1/8 inch longer bolts. Stupid ass. I'll pull the damn thing back apart. My thumb already hurts enough being hit the first time. Okay, these are the longer ones. I don't have enough to do all of them, but I do have a few in here, it looks like. Alright. We'll take every one we got. The long ones are over there. Now, the long one. Yeah, see, the long one's going to stick all the way through, see? Barely. Look at the difference. Now we actually have some threads, though, to hold something with. It's a toss-up between being too damn long or tightening the bolt up. Like I said, this one here is too short. Piss poor design. I think somebody screwed that hole up. Yep, pretty sure somebody screwed that one up. Let's see what this looks like in there. At least there's threads on it. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. About one thread through all the way. Yeah, it's just flush on the other side, so one thread sticking out, I can live with that. That's better than having only 2 threads a hole in the damn thing. Stupid ass stuff. This is all crap you shouldn't have to be dealing with. that way. See, all these other ones have some thread length in them. That's the one that's really bad. They probably only screwed up to one of them. Nope, there's another one. Yep. There's another one. See, it goes all the way in. Yep. This is a long one. You get your 1/2 inch of thread you actually need. It's going to stick through all the way through the back side. And put every washer on upside down. At least they're consistent, I guess. So now he's going to get some thread holding that. And it's flush on the back side right now. Alright, so that's two. We had to do that now. This one and this one. This one's halfway in between. Yeah, it's got about 2 threads were stripped out of it. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, we'll check every one of these damn things. It'd be nice if they actually did good work, you know. See, just because it's new, just because it cost them a lot, doesn't mean it's any damn good. Thread that got tied in there. And that might be the chrome on the bolt. I can't blame that on their hole. Yeah, it's one thread on the back side. That's how it should be anyway. I'm just going to put these long ones in there. I got a few of these. I don't have enough to do all of them, but I got a few. Okay, missing a washer. Oh, that's the last bolt. Okay. Yep. See how long this one is. And about the same. We'll put the long one right underneath the kicker. It's probably maximum load. You ain't gonna like that. It's got rust on that one. Jeez, previously rusted. That's obviously gonna have to go on the bottom. Can't have that up on top where you see it. Much better. Yep, did finer details. Gotta be pretty looking. Pretty first, function second. Alright, so I got about half of them swapped out, I think. So that's the only I got left here. I got more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only left 2 short ones. I know that one's short, and the one under here is short. That's the difference. Those are the short ones. Okay, we'll put a little torque on this. See, now I got more than 2 threads. I can torque it. See. This one you gotta be careful on. Okay. Get this one here. And you put some torque to it. Okay, now we torque these here again, full torque. That's good. 2 bottom ones. Good. 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 And good. I think I got this. Yeah, it's not moving. And did I get this one? It's tight. Okay, so that's all on there. Oh, ain't that special. Nice. Who designed that? So here's your fancy ass lever you got on here. Here's your nice expensive cover. Boom! They hit each other. See, it's right up in here. Put a big gouge up there and there. Got plenty of room to go up higher. You know, another 1/8 of an inch would be fine. Nah, what would you do that for? So we'll have to see how we're going to make that work. I don't know where we're going to put this cable at either. We're going to figure that out yet. So this is going to have to be way back here. You can't obviously get this far forward. You're going to have a lot of problems. It should be back here anyway, so it should never get clear this cover, but it'd be nice if it actually did clear it. It's not like you got tightness anywhere. There's room up under here to clear, so. Okay, now this battery cable has to go all the way over there. So we got to figure out how we're going to do this. So if you're going to have it up in the air, you're going to have it way up in the air. Let's see when it goes back, see how it rubs on it. So that doesn't work. Plus we're hitting here. So your best bet is to come across over here on that side. We got the most room. This cable's probably way longer than we need to be anyway. That'll be the next problem. How do you soak up 5 inches of extra length? Yeah, that's pretty much what we got too. Got a lot of extra length. Yeah, we got way more length than we need. Where's our shift linkage? So how do you soak up a bunch of length? We got to figure out that. I don't know. 2 thrilled how it is right now. Long enough you can go like this. That ain't how it's supposed to be. It looks like crap. Got plenty of cable to do it that way though. But let's see here. We're gonna have oil lines coming through here. So I guess it didn't look too awful bad. Just gotta go this way anyway. Yeah, it's probably our best way of going. Doesn't look the best, but it's the safest. The other option is to go to behind the starter, up over the lid, and still have 3-4 inches of too much length. So that's pretty much how we got to route it, I guess. Oh well. More issues. Let's see if the kicker works. We got a lot of wrap on that kicker spring. This thing's got a 1/4 turn more wrap than it needs. It should pop right there, but it doesn't. It goes way down to here to pop. It's almost completely collapsed here on the spring, which means the spring will break from being over tensioned. So they put the gear on the wrong spot. They're 1/4 turn off. Oh well, that's how they want it, I guess. Alright, let's go back over here again. So we're going to have to make up our own gear here. On push rod, I mean. Alright, I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. For now, I'm just going to put the parts back together here so we don't lose them. I'll have to find me some drill rod. Make up something. Not sure we're going to get that out. I don't think I have anything in my house, in the shop here, but we'll take a look here in a minute. If I got a piece, I can make it right now. But basically, you take the rod. Drill rod is a tool steel. You grind it to, you cut the length, grind it to the taper on the ends to fit inside the other push rods, and then heat treat it, and you're good to go. We want this adjuster screw to be out like about here. So I have to figure out how much length that's going to take to do that. That way when you go to torque this thing down, you have some adjustment here to play with it. So it doesn't have to be out quite this far, but it does need to be out a little ways. Alright, so we'll figure that mess out. BDL gives you the parts you need to make these work. One size fits all for them, so that's good. Over here, I'm basically I'll put the motor sprocket up on here, or I mean the compensator piece. Might make a little noise in here. A little bit of oil, a little bit of grease here in the high spots. This thing's got a lot of wear in this thing, so we'll see how long it lives. Here's our nut. Don't forget the cover piece. I wouldn't be running this, I'd run a solid sprocket, but you want to use this still for some reason. moving, it's tight. Okay, there's our real chain tension now. It's a little bit loose, I think, but it's good for high performance. For the street, I usually run a little bit tighter than that. Problem is the next one up is a little bit too much, so probably after you break this thing in a little bit, it'll wear, or it's going to wear in the shoe how it wants to, and probably tighten up one notch. But for now, we'll leave it where it is. Now, that battery cable that we're screwing with on the other side over there is now on this side. Looks like someone lost a nut that used to be on there. I wonder how that went to. Alright, so this is going to have to come up and go over to here somehow. Now, you can't have it laying on top of that bolt, it would ground out. And see how this is recessed. So this needs to have a cup shape to it, which we do not have. And they always give you a short ass stud here, which you don't. Which you need a long stud like this. So they always make it hard for you to do this stuff. Next problem is it needs to come up high to clear all these things. So I got a pretty good twist in this thing. So we need to be up real high to clear that bolt right there. It also lets us clear all this linkage. This is going to be up here somewhere like this, here. So we gotta make sure it all clears. So I need to get this thing up way up high, which is going to look really, really nice because we're going to have all this open over here. There's nothing over to hiding the junk. So basically it looks like crap. Now the other way we can do it is we can go low. Which means you run this differently. Come up underneath, come up like this. And we have this cable come down right across also. Run them both down low like this. And it looks like we can probably go down in front of that tranny, in front of the frame, make it look a little cleaner. And that frees up here so you got nothing sticking up high. It doesn't matter where you put the cables. Usually they go up high like this, but you can put them down low too. It doesn't have to be up high. This is going to be our cover piece here. Yeah. You can just put it down like that. Just have it down low like this, and it'll clear what we need to do. And it's nice and clean all the way around the whole top. This ugly ass set screw is going to be up here, we can see it, which looks like crap, but yeah. I have to paint that thing silver. I said normally it's down here on the bottom where you don't really see it. You know, kind of. It's over here. But we'll play with that. Maybe we'll just glue the damn thing on. Alright, so I'm thinking I'll run that behind there. I'll go on the other side to do that. So you got to figure out how you want to route all your cables that are not going to short out, yet look nice. I think it still wants to be wrong. See if you twist it that way or twist it this way. I'm going to twist it this way. Still got a problem that's not fitting in here, but it's closer to fitting now. Still don't know what happened to the darn nut he used to have on here, but I don't like these little stupid ass thin nuts they got. They're large diameter. All they do is get in the way. I usually just use a regular nut on them. Standard American full-size nuts, what I like using. I usually put like a lock on it later. The problem we got right now is we're hard against the primary cover here, which we don't want really to do. See, I'll lift it up a little bit, hold it up, then tighten it. Try not to break the solenoid. This plastic isn't very strong, so if you torque it too much, it snaps it off. So we got to get this up high enough that it'll clear this, but not so high that we get the shift linkage. And right now the shift linkage is probably going to go forward pretty far. So we got to figure out. Okay, it goes right to there, which is right up next to it. Bend it forward a little bit. So we're just clearing it. So you can see how it goes all the way forward. So you're almost touching it. So it's living right on the edge there. Things wear a little bit, it probably will touch. A nice arcing condition. All right, bend it forward some more, at least try to. It doesn't really want to bend. So I don't know, kind of a dangerous place to be. It's very low clearance. Obviously on the top looks like crap, but you don't hit anything, so it's a lot safer. So we'll have to make some decisions on how we're going to do this. The other cable will go right in front of this one. For now, this thing needs to be bent further forward. Like that. And now we got more rooms. And I'd probably put it right on top of the primary cover, so it just rubs next to it, but not hard against it. Which will give us more room. So basically it's almost touchy, but not quite. There actually is a gap under there. And now you got a lot of clearance on this side, see? But all you got to do is have this thing bent in a little bit, and then every time you shift, it'll bang into that, and it'll put a hole into that thing and go zap. Every time you bring that thing, it'll zap it, and then when it goes back, it'll probably pull a cable with it. You have a fire. So that's why it's dangerous. It's definitely not the ideal location. Yeah, we'll see how he wants to do it. Like I said, the safe way is over the top. Looks like crap, but it's nothing up there to hit. So if we're going to keep it low like this, we're probably going to have to put some more, something else around there. Maybe we'll take some of this fancy ass hose right here and use this and slice and put over some more protection. Should really do something. It's not enough. A couple layers of shrink tubing is not really enough to do what we need. Need definitely more than that. So we'll figure it out. We'll do something. It definitely looks better down low though. At least that part of it. Alright, so the clutch is done for now until I have to make up a push rod. So I have to go see about some material, and I have to order up something. Make us a new push rod and make it all work. The kicker over here is now mounted, covers a lot better, and it looks a little cleaner now with all the chrome hardware on here. Makes it look a lot better than it did with that nasty ass semi-polished crap you have on here. So that is not very nice looking. See the difference. Alright, so that's about it for here. I guess I could do some oil lines here pretty soon, but you know, we got to figure out all the battery cables too. Oil lines and battery cables kind of all mixed together with linkages and other stuff, so we'll figure it out later. Oh well. One more day in the fun in the project. So we're done for now.